Here he is, Bill Atkinson coming down. He's doing 10.8 down. The speed of the current's probably around, he'll get down to probably 4 or 5 miles an hour, just depending on, you know, how it's working him. But he'll get down here and then he'll start slowing down. But that's him right here. He's still doing almost 11. He'll get down to the current speed, the speed of the river, and then you'll see it. You see a lot of times on tows, we'll see like a buoy dragging off the stern back here, and that's what that is. It's a flanking buoy. What it is so you can judge how you are in relation to the speed of the current. If it's stretched out behind you, you're going faster than the speed of the river. If it's just kind of floating, you're at current speed. And if it's hanging down that side of you, then you're going slower than the speed of current. So it's a judge. It's how you judge you are in relation to the speed of the river. And looks like he's slowing down a little bit. But a lot of guys think a flank is hard. A flank is really easy. A flank's easy. I mean, it takes the sweat out of it. You're letting the river do the work. That's a flank. Hopefully we'll get a visual of it when he comes around the turn here, and I'll try to get a visual. Backing on now, you can see he's slowed down from 11 down to 9. He's got her slowing down pretty good. And he'll get down here and let that head of like I say, your slacker water generally, I mean, all these turns are different. They work a little bit different, so you gotta kind of know the area, kind of know what the river's doing. But in general, that's the idea. It's gonna take you around. Your swifter currents out towards the channel, out in here, closer to the banks, your slacker water. But anyway, that's the idea. So he's down to 8 now. He's checking her down pretty good. He's getting her slowed down, as you can see. See, he's slowing down as he's coming down through there. And that's that's how he's got her checked down to 7. He'll get her down. He'll get her slowed down. We'll see how fast he goes. But you can see him now. I got him coming around the turn. See him right there. That's him. He's getting her checked down. And you can see how it is. It'll just basically it'll take him around the turn. The river will take him around the turn. It takes all the sweat out of it. That's how you do that. Let's see what he's getting down to now. He is see, he's down to 5.9. He's steadily slowing down. Getting her checked down pretty good there. And that's and it'll, you know, takes the sweat out of it. Then he's not, you know, worried about it. The big problem is hanging your head. I mean, on this turn here, that would be my concern, is getting around here and hanging your head up in the, you know, eddy water, slack water up underneath the point. You get your head in here and then your stern's out, you know, in the current, it can top you around. You can get, you know, if you pull your head down too much, then you can get down here on the bank, hit the bank. You know, it's just slick river. See, he's got her down to 5 mile an hour almost.
Hold up till we got by before you top. No, I was gonna see on the one cap. I didn't say anything about not topping.
Yeah, he's getting her checked down now.
Yeah, I'll go with it. I got it. I'm in clutch and I can go 3 miles an hour upriver. Oh, yeah, but you got it fast, though. That's what it Z drive. Yeah, roger that.
But yeah, see, he's down to 4. But I think it probably, I mean, I would think about it's pretty swift in through here. I mean, it's really swift. Flood stage water almost. Yeah, radios. Anyway, 4.6. You see, he's steadily slowing down. And he's, you know, pointing at his toes, pointing like that, and it'll steadily ease him around. And as he gets slowed down, that head will start coming around pretty quick.
3 southbound 2, ADM district.
Anyway, that's basically an idea of a flight. Yeah, see, 3.6. He's getting her slowed down. You can see him right here. He's coming around the turn. He's still pointed down in here. He's gonna keep that stern kind of, you know, I'd let her roll. You know, he's down enough 3.5. He's kind of letting her float. And like I say, that he'll come around there, and then that head will start catching that swifter water out here and bring him around. See how it looks. And you adjust. I mean, if you don't work it too much and let the river do the work for you, it's best. You know, you kind of just knuckle ahead if you need to, you know, drive her down into the turn a little bit more. Or, you know, back her up if you want that head to swing around a little bit more. And that's basically how the flank goes. See, he's right now, doesn't look like he's moving at all. That means he's moving straight at us, the whole toe. The whole toe's moving straight at us. Doesn't look like he's moving at all, but he's just floating with the current. And that head's slowly coming around now. See the head kind of coming around. He'll come around for him.
Yeah, I'm moving around.
Yeah, see his head's coming around. He's 3.4. About I figure 4 mile an hour, 4 to 5 mile an hour current around there. See him set up right here. That's him right here. This is him. And it'll, as he drops down here, that head will steadily come on around. It's actually the whole thing's kind of setting, you know, dropping down in here. He's kind of dropping down in. He's at the speed of the current. Basically, it's like a big piece of drift. You know, I mean that's what it is. You're letting the river take you around the turn. But that's how that works, see? 3.3. Just steadily setting him down in there. See how he is right there. There, that's a little better. Guys asked me about my rings on my radar, how I set them. That's how I use that 1 mile and a half mile. Use my 1 mile if I'm gonna steer a turn. In general, I mean it varies on place to place, but in general, you're gonna be shoving down here, and I steer with my 1 mile ring. I keep it on the bank, or my half mile. If I'm flanking, as soon as that half mile, the header line in your half mile comes off your point. I mean, comes off the bend right here. That's usually when I start shoving on it. But he's steadily dropping down in there. He's in good shape. Kind of give her a little help sometimes now and again. The key's doing it. There you go. See, he's coming now. That head's coming on around. Shove down in a little bit more if he wanted to. But see, it's coming on around. It just... You see that head coming around for him. See, it'd be almost pointed at us. You can see it really swinging around there now. But the current's doing all the work for him. See? See, it's steadily coming on around. You know, he was pointed like that. Now the head's coming on around for him. He's down to 3 mile an hour.
Drop it on the boat.
I probably would have shoved down a little bit more. He's doing a good job. It's looking real good. You can see how it is now. He's really... He's driving her now. He's starting to drive it. In other words, he's starting to shove out of it, because you kind of got to time it a little bit. You don't want the head to come around too quick on you, because it'll overflank and you'll actually hit the bank over there. But you see he's coming on around with it now. See actually a piece of drift out there floating along. What is that? Something out there floating alongside the head. It's, you know, bringing him around the turn. Pretty as can be. And he's not worried about coming over here hitting us or anything like that. There, see, he's lined up. 3.9. He looked like he's starting to drive on a little bit. The head's coming on around for him. But that's yeah, he's starting to drive on a little bit. You don't want to come out too early, or you'll be back, you know, be over here. Or if you come out too late, you'll overflank. You overflank and it'll come around and hit the bank there. You don't want to, you know, if you overflank, it'll come around here. Or underflank, you know, you'll be driving out over here. So it's a feel thing. It's just something of a feel. It's really not, you know, it takes the sweat out of it. But he ought to be driving on it now. Yeah, he's still letting her come on. He's driving slow. He ain't really shoving too hard yet. But you can see yeah, now he said he's shoving out the flank. But you see, he's right at the speed of the current. The head, that toe right there, you can see there's a piece of drift out there floating. At the same speed he is. See? He's coming around there, just the river's basically doing all the work for him. See, now then he's starting to shove on it. And he's just starting to shove easy. And that's how you make it, that's how you flank a turn. That was excellent. Excellent job.
Where you headed at?
See? Now he's down around the turn. And you can just drive on.
Just got one barge.
Native Guadalupe to Marty. I'll see you on the way also down there. I got
that was an excellent job. Excellent showing how to flank a bend. And see, now he's pointed down the river and he'll just drive on out of it. That's how you do that. That's how you flank the turn. Good job. Did an excellent job. See, he's not sweating about sliding down here. Got the head, he's pointed down the river. See, he's driving on, he pointed right down the river. Looking good. He's still sliding over a little bit, but he'll drive out of it. He's driving out of it. Picking up speed. See, now he's up to almost 8 already. Yeah, he's almost 8 miles an hour. But that's a
Clear?
ideal flank.
Hey, grab your spike pole, try to push it out the way.
Made it look pretty. You see, he's driving on it now. And he's out of here. That's how you flank a turn. See? In good shape. Headed on down the creek. Sorry about the shake. And now he's in good shape. Got the turn made. He's in the middle of the river. Headed on down. I mean, it just was as pretty as you can be. Good job.